Every year, I create a ranking of the best platforms for investing in crowdlending. Here is the ranking for 2025. Let's find out which are the top 10 platforms to invest in right now. Before we begin, I would like to invite you to the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. And I would also like to invite you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss more interesting videos about investments. Now let's get to it. Before seeing the 10 best platforms to invest in 2025, I would like to talk to you about how this ranking was created, so you can understand it a little better. The first thing is that I have tried to create it as objectively as possible. The thing is, objectivity is complicated in many aspects. What I have done to prevent too much subjectivity is that all the points, all the parameters I considered are rated only with a 0 or a 1, except for one of them, regulation, which is rated 0, 1 or 2. That way, there is no extra subjectivity in giving more weight to some parameters than to others. However, I wanted to make available to you the Excel table with which I have created this ranking so that you can create your own ranking. There, you will be able to assess the parameters that are most important to you by giving them more weight, giving them a higher score. Since, as you will see, some of the parameters may be more important for some of you than others. Among the parameters I have considered are the diversification possibilities available on the platform. For this, there are two different parameters. One is diversification in different countries, and the other is diversification in loan types. I have also considered something that is important to me, which is whether a platform is young or experienced in the market. To determine this, another parameter I have taken into account is whether the platform has been in the market for more than 5 years, or if more than 10,000 investors are investing in it. Another parameter I have taken into account is whether the platform publishes audited annual results and whether it is regulated. And in this case, it is the only factor, the only parameter that I have evaluated in two different ways. They have a 0 if it is not regulated. They have a 1 if there is some regulation, even if it's not from the platform itself. But if the loan originators are regulated, or if there is some kind of regulation behind it, but the platform itself is not regulated. A 2 is for platforms that are indeed regulated. I have also considered whether the platform has payments in recovery or not. Also whether there is any kind of guarantee behind it, whether it is a buyback guarantee or a guarantee in other types of activities. And then I have evaluated some tools that are offered to us investors, like auto investment tools, and whether we have a secondary market or some way to end our investments before the deadline. I have also considered whether the platform is in Spanish and if it charges us any commission. And also if we have some tax certificate or a statement so that we can easily file our income tax return later. And finally, I evaluated if the platform offers us two-factor authentication to make our investments ever more secure and if it also has a mobile app. Below in the description, I'm going to leave you a link to the website where you will be able to find all these factors explained in more detail, all these parameters, and also a link to the Excel table so you can copy it. And once it's copied to your Google Drive or you can download it to Excel, you will be able to make any changes you want to create your own ranking. Because for some investors, for example, whether the platform is in Spanish or not, it may not be important. So you could set that parameter to 0 and not value it at all. However, if regulation is very important to you, for example, you could give it more weight. And that way you can create your own ranking of platforms. One more thing I would like to mention is that in this ranking I have not taken profitability into account. And why haven't I taken profitability into account? Because it is very variable. Since profitability varies so much, not only because of how we create our auto-invest strategy or our investment strategy within each of the platforms, this can vary, but it also varies at different times of the year, as sometimes the interest rates offered by each platform are higher or lower depending on the supply and demand for investment. So that's why I wanted to leave out profitability. And for this ranking, I considered other factors, the ones I already mentioned to you, to assess which are the best platforms to invest in this 2025. So after evaluating 30 different platforms, let's see what the top 10 best platforms to invest in 2025 are. At number 10 is a newcomer, Indemo. Indemo is a very young platform in the market, having been around for just over a year, but it ranks number 10 because it is doing a lot of things very well. This platform stands out because it is a regulated platform that offers us investments in discounted debt. It is a different investment from what we are used to seeing on other platforms. And here at Indemo, we will see that it stands out mainly for the good communication and transparency that the platform offers us. As of today, there is no loan in delay. And as of today, this platform is working very well. At number 9 is Inrento, which is another real estate investment platform. On this platform, we will be able to invest in rental development loans, and here we will be able to receive interest on a monthly basis. This is a platform that also stands out because there are no payment recoveries or delays. And here we will be able to invest from €500. The diversification is not as large as we can achieve on other platforms, since the minimum per loan, as I said, is €500. But it's a very interesting platform where we can invest in different countries. We mainly have two, in Lithuania and in Poland. And if you want to start investing in Inrento, right now they have a bonus for new investors of €20. At number 8 is Twino, which has dropped in ranking compared to the previous year. Twino is a regulated platform where we can find various types of loans, mostly personal loans, but there are also some real estate loans. On this platform, there are indeed payments in recovery, payments from the Russian originator, and also payments in recovery from the loan originator in Vietnam. Let's see how this is resolved throughout the year. Despite this, as you can see, Twino offers us other advantages, which is why it ranks number 8. And here we will be able to see auto-invest, secondary market, and many other tools for investors, in addition to being a platform that is regulated. And if you want to start investing in Twino, they also have a welcome bonus for new investors of €20 if you register at the link I leave below in the description and invest at least €100. And at number 7 is Bondora. Bondora is a platform that, if you follow the rankings of the best platforms over the last few years, is always in this top 10 ranking. Bondora, despite being a platform that does not offer us a buyback guarantee, is a platform that has always made payments on time, and we have never seen delays in payments or payments in recovery. Besides, we have the advantage of being able to withdraw our money whenever we want, at any time, without having to wait to sell the loans on the secondary market. If you want to start investing in Bondora, they also have a welcome bonus for new investors of €5. And at number 6 is Via Invest. Via Invest, as you know, is one of my favorite platforms to invest in today. It's a platform I talk very little about on the channel, and that's because there's not much to talk about since it always works really well. On this platform, there's no cash drag, my money is always invested. And regarding the factors that influence this ranking, placing it among the best platforms to invest in the year 2025, it's that it's a regulated platform, communicates very well. As I say, it doesn't communicate very often, but there's not much to communicate since everything works well within the platform. It offers us a good return, and although I haven't considered this within this ranking, it's something that you as investors can take into account and follow in my investment portfolio. If you want to keep track of the returns of all these platforms, I recommend subscribing to the channel so you don't miss the videos I make monthly updating my investment portfolio, where I do publish the return that each of these platforms offers me. And if you want to start investing in Via Invest, which is number 6 in this ranking, they also have a welcome bonus for new investors of 1% of everything you invest during the first 90 days. If you sign up, the link is in the description. And at number 5 is Esketit. Esketit is a marketplace platform that offers us the possibility to invest in different countries and also in different types of loans. Esketit, despite being a very good platform and cited at number 5, there is quite a bit of cash drag today, meaning money that remains available without being invested. Well, this is because it is a very popular platform among investors and there are not enough loans. And as you see, it is ranked at number 5 because it is a good platform to invest in for the year 2025. If you want to start investing, they also have bonuses for new investors of 0.5% of what you invest during the first few months. And at number 4 is also one of the investors' favorites, Peerberry. It is a platform that gives us the possibility to invest in different countries, and especially we will be able to invest in short-term loans. But we also have other types of investment opportunities, such as investing in real estate opportunities within Peerberry. Despite the cash drag on Peerberry and the drop in interest rates, it remains a favorite among investors because it is a good platform, ranking at number 4. And if you want to start investing in Peerberry, there's also a welcome bonus for new investors of 0.5% on everything you invest during the first 90 days. And in the number 3 position is another of my favorites, the Debitum platform. This platform offers us the possibility to invest in business loans, and these loans have a buyback guarantee and also collateral, something that very few or no other platform is offering us, these two types of guarantees. The Debitum platform is also regulated and offers us good tools for investors, such as auto-investment. However, here we will not see a secondary market. And if you want to start investing in Debitum, they currently have a bonus for new investors of 1% of everything you invest during the first 90 days if you sign up using the link I leave below in the description. And at number 2 is Robocash. Robocash is also another favorite among investors as it offers us many advantages. Despite not being regulated, it is a platform where there have never been payments in recovery, and it has always fulfilled its commitments to investors. It offers us the opportunity to auto-invest and also the possibility to sell our loans directly to the platform. It is not a secondary market per se, but we can get rid of our investments. But something that happens in Robocash as well as on other platforms in this top 10 is that there is also cash drag. That is, we will probably have money available without investing. It happened in the year 2024. Let's see what happens in the year 2025. But since there is such a demand from investors who want to invest, loans are not always available. And at number 1, once again, we have the platform Mintos. Mintos offers many tools to investors. In addition to being a regulated platform, we have auto-invest, we have a secondary market, and despite the fact that there are payments in recovery on this platform, especially from loan originators in Russia, Mintos is a good option to invest in and is undoubtedly the largest in Europe for investing in crowdlending. And that's why it is in this number 1 position. Not only for this, but also because of the parameters I have analyzed and studied for each of these platforms. And if you want to start investing in Mintos, right now they have a welcome bonus for new investors of €50 if you invest at least €1,000 during the first 30 days, if you register using the link I leave below in the description. This is the top 10 of the best platforms to invest in 2025. As I was saying, below I will leave a link where you can see all the explained parameters and also the table so that you can create your own ranking of your best platforms to invest in 2025. And now tell me in the comments below which are the best platforms to invest for you, and also if you have any doubt or any question you can leave it below, you know that I answer all your comments. Or if you prefer, I also invite you to participate in the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. And before you go, give it a like, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, it makes me happy and helps the channel grow, and subscribe so you don't miss more interesting videos about investments. See you very soon.